Hey team, how's it going? Welcome back. So we are discussing channel updates. We've got Remembrance Sunday coming up. I've done a couple of previous videos on veterans possibly turning their back. We're going a little bit more detail, and the defence have had an increase in budget next year. So we'll cover a little bit about that and just what is going on. So I've done a couple of previous videos about veterans talking about possibly turning their backs when the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, lays his wreath. Those videos gained a lot of attention and a lot of comments that I was quite surprised about. First of all, it was sort of on the rumour mill, are they going to turn their backs? And actually a lot of veterans and a lot of civilians do support the idea, but then there's also a number that don't. The day is about the fallen and remembering them, and that shouldn't be taken away from them. Others say veterans don't really have a voice, and it's a good day to sort of speak in a sense, to get their point across, to say they're not happy. People have put their lives on the line for this country and they're not happy with how it's being run and what's happening, and that the fallen would be happy for him to make a stance. I'm still very torn, but quite a lot of people have actually said, because turning their backs won't actually be seen because the cameras will be on the PM when he lays his wreath, that the people all the way at the back turning their backs won't be seen. So it won't be a standing sense because no one will actually know about it. So I do get that. So a lot of people have said they should boo, and that is one thing I'm definitely against. You're there to remember the fallen. Yes, people may not be happy with how the country's being run, or how people have put their lives on the line and they've been wounded, or we have lost them. I just think booing at the cenotaph on such a big day is a no-no for me. So I really do hope that that doesn't happen. If people turn their backs, then they turn their backs if that's what they want to do when he lays his wreath. But I really do hope people don't boo, because I feel that will really take away the day and the reason of why we are there, for those people who have made the ultimate sacrifice. Maybe we should find another day to speak, but booing is definitely a no-go for me. So I've seen it in the comments, people aren't happy, and maybe something should have been said before, because the party before maybe didn't do enough. They're the ones that started sort of taking away from the defence, making our armed forces smaller, had all these issues with kit and equipment coming in, spending, and didn't run in the country exactly how they wanted it to be run. And now you've got obviously Labour who have picked it up and have most probably done a worse job already since July, especially with the winter fuel payments, how veterans are treated, etc. But please, I just think booing is a no-go, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Moving on from there though, the defence is getting £2.9 million extra put in to the spending next year, so we are seeing some sort of increase. Issue is with with inflation, will that possibly make a difference? We don't know. What we've got to wait for is the expenditure review to come out to see how this money is going to be spent. So yeah, we need to know where that money's going. There's a lot of issues within the military. There's a lot of stuff that needs sorting out. I've heard that this extra money is going to go towards sort of kit and equipment, which we know needs upgrading. We need more of it. We've got issues with housing. The armed forces have just had quite a considerable increase in pay. You've got uniforms. We need recruiting. We need retention. So where that money goes, we don't know yet. Whether it's going to make a difference due to inflation, we don't know yet. But we do know that in the budget that has just been released, there is going to be a £2.9 million increase. So it is good to see that in the budget, something is going towards the defence. There is talks that year on year, there's meant to be around a 2.3% increase. Whether we're going to see that, we don't know. But for those that didn't know, there was a £2.9 million increase. We just won't know until spring next year, when their sort of expenditure review on what they're going to spend that defence budget on comes out. So we'll keep an eye on that next year, and hopefully we'll see some sort of progress within the military. But as we know, housing is shocking. Kit and equipment is getting better. We need more of it. It needs to come in faster. We need to stop wasting money on kits. That is no good, and then having to make modifications to it. Next up is the channel. What is going on with the channel? So back in the sort of living room here, we've got an area currently being sort of sorted out and set up. I won't speak too much about it, but the channel is getting a massive upgrade and a boost, which is hopefully going to make the content better. It's going to be able to allow me to put out more and higher quality content for you. So please stay tuned for that in the next coming weeks. I'm really excited for you to see that, and hopefully you will really like it. So that's what's to come. Content wise, we're still just going to try and put out as much high quality and a high enough quantity of content for you, or a mixture of informative sort of reaction, review, commentary videos as well. I know you like both, and I know you love the informative stuff. We're going to get back to sort of how to join the military, how to train for the military, and hopefully I can get around and show you sort of other nation fitness tests, not just in the UK, but possibly actually getting out to these countries and checking out their boot camps, their training and their fitness tests as well. So stay tuned for all that to come. We've also got the new merch getting dropped. The website is currently under construction. We've got new thermal mugs, t-shirts, hats that are due to come out as well. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you will really enjoy it, but I'm excited for this new space to sort of be finished so you can see it, so I can start putting out more content for you guys again, and hopefully a much higher quality than what has been going out. So once again, thanks for watching. We are so close to that 100,000k subscriber mark. We are not far off it. Hopefully we hit it very soon. So if you haven't, click that subscriber button. For all those of you who have viewed, shared, liked, commented, I thank you so much. And if you want to support the channel in other ways as well, you can become a channel member. And a shout out to all of you who are currently members and supporting the channel in that way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.